Hello, I'm Taylor Bennett. Welcome back to the Bechtel School for Music's series on tutorials for how to play the violin part for our book of Tightrope Themes, one-string etudes for violin and piano. Today we are going to cover etude number 6, which is titled The Romani Dancers. And this song is also going to be on our A string, if you've been following along in the series. But unlike our last song, which was in A major, this song is going to be in the key of A minor. So make sure to watch out for low second finger. We're going to have C naturals instead of those C sharps. This song is also in the time signature of 4/4, so we're back to having 4 beats in a measure. And we are going to see a lot more eighth notes in this song than we have in a few of our previous songs. I would recommend before you start engaging with this piece to make sure that you are clapping and counting, and that as you're playing, you're subdividing, counting in your head the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, rather than just thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to help you stay on time and really keep that rhythm strong. All right, let's look at our first section. Alright, so right off the bat we're going to see some eighth notes. That first measure has a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rhythm. Now, to play this measure, we're going to begin with our open A, then we're going to play first, second, first, open A. So really it's just stair-stepping up and then down. You just need to watch out for those eighth notes. The same thing is going to happen in our second measure. Now we're starting on first finger, playing second, third, second, first. So you're going to be playing the same pattern both times. You're just changing which note we start on. Then we're going to end it with a nice, long, drawn-out, dotted half note A for 3 beats, low 2, and then an entire whole note on that first finger. Let's listen one more time. I'm going to reset after I play that whole note, and then we're going to continue. So we hear that the second section is very similar to the first section. In fact, our first 2 measures are exactly the same, so you already know how to play those. What's going to be different is how we end the cadence in order to complete things a little bit before moving on in the song. Instead of playing A, 2, 1, we're going to go backwards. We're going to play 2, 1, A. Just listen right here. This is from measure 11 in your book, and I am going to continue on. All right, I'm going to do another bow reset. Now I'm going to continue on. It is mezzo piano, so a little softer. All right, here we've got something brand new. We're going to be beginning this section. This is measure 13 with third finger, open A, second finger, open A. Nice, easy quarter notes. Then we're going to go into a measure where we have two kind of sets of these eighth notes followed by a quarter note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the easy thing about this is it's just going to use your first finger in your open A. 1A1, 1A1. Then we're going to finish off by kind of walking down. We have a third finger in open A, then second finger, first finger, open A. Listen one more time and then I will continue. Reset, moving on. This is going to sound very similar. All right, so this next section begins with the same 2 measures that you just played. Then from there, instead of playing 3A, 2, 1, you're going to play 2A, 3, 2, 1, A. Then you're going to have your repeat and you're going to play that entire section again, including the piano interlude. So after you have done all that, you've played all that, then you're going on to your second ending. This would be measure 21, and this we're going to see kind of a reappearance of our first theme where we had that rhythm 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and You're going to notice that the notes are pretty similar too. I'm going to reset and continue. This is a direct repeat of the beginning. And the only thing about this that's going to be different is the ending. So the very initial phrase is going to be exactly the same as your beginning. And then measure 26, again you're going to play A, 1, 2, 1, A, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, just like you're used to. Instead though of going to an open A or a second finger, a C like we have been, we're going to be playing a D, which is a third finger, and then just walking straight down. 3, 2, 1, A. Now this A note is going to be very long, right? It is 2 whole notes tied together for a total of 8 beats. So make sure you're really conserving your bow. Go ahead and give it a listen from measure 26, and then we'll hear the whole thing with the piano accompaniment.